Hello, Sagittarius, Sagittarius Sun, Rising, and Moon. I am Poetic Heretic, and this is your February 2019 Tarot forecast. So let me get the cards ready for you here, and we shall begin. So, we would like a Celtic cross forecast for the sign of Sagittarius, for everyone vibrating on the frequency of Sagittarius for the month of February 2019. Let's see what we get. What will be the energy for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of February 2019? And that's it. Alright, so your current outside influences are Page of Pentacles reversed, the Challenge, the Six of Cups, the underlying energy forming a foundation for your current situation this month, Five of Pentacles reversed, the Past, Three of Cups, hope to achieve, the Knight of Wands, the near future, the Two of Cups, very nice, your attitude or position on the situation, Ace of Cups reversed, the outside force coming in, the Emperor, hopes or fears, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the final outcome card is the Three of Wands. Okay, all right, let's see here. So, beginning the month with the Page of Pentacles reversed. Well, this card in its reversal can signal a situation that you are advised to not involve yourself in, not get involved in, especially around work and money and career and that sort of thing. So be very careful, I would say, at the beginning of the month. If there are any new opportunities in that area, that you really check them out before you get on board with them, basically speaking. Now, this could also be a very young earth sign. That would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you might have a bit of a conflict with at the beginning of the month. You also have the Knight of Pentacles reversed in your hopes or fears, which is similar but talks about an adult male earth sign. So maybe, be on the lookout for that. But other than that, it shouldn't be anything too serious from the other cards I'm seeing here. Just be aware of any potential situations that you don't want to get involved in this month. For the challenge card, you have the Six of Cups. Very nice, very beautiful card. This card does indeed talk about the energy of dating and sharing and attraction and the beginning stages of a romance and stuff like that. And so it is showing up for your challenge card, though. So it's almost like saying, oh, like you're being challenged by someone this month. It's energy that you have to reintegrate, that you may not be entirely ready for. But just because you're not entirely ready for it doesn't mean that things aren't going to start happening around that area. Indeed, that looks likely, especially with some of the other cards that you have coming up here. So yeah, it might even be a situation where with this card and its various connotations, someone from the past may resurface that you end up romantically involved in, or even just reconnecting with an old friend or something like that, I guess is also theoretically possible. Or it could be someone entirely new. Now, if you're not interested in love and romance and all that kind of stuff, then it would most likely manifest as some kind of creative endeavor, something that you feel very passionate about, that you really love. And it's like your challenge is to get the ball rolling with that. Hello there, Raminator. Trying to get some clarification with an ex-sun Leo. I see. Well, I do, not right now, but I do give tarot readings for donations of any amount, so you could even pay $1, and I could give you a tarot reading about that at a later time if you wanted, or even at the very end of this stream. But, so continuing here, you have the Five of Pentacles reversed for the underlying energy. We like this card much better when it's reversed because it indicates a recovery from difficult times. Now, this is everything forming the foundation of your current situation this month, and kind of also like your immediate environment and stuff like that, people around you. And so it's like those around you and your environment and stuff, things are looking up, especially financially, Pentacles, Earth, money. Especially financially, things are likely looking up in that area. There's a sense of improvement and more, perhaps a bit more optimism coming out. So let's see here. Moon is in Sagittarius tonight. Any specific energy for that tonight? The moon transiting Sagittarius. Well, off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I'd have to look, but at the end of the stream, we can pull that up and we can take a look. Once I'm done with the reading, we can do that as part of the stream. So here in like 10 minutes or so. For the past, you have the Three of Cups. So recently, new involvements potentially with friends, social gatherings, social events, stuff like that. Or even friends you've known for some time that you've just been spending more time with, and then that's sort of leading to your current situation. So maybe the Six of Cups is like kind of an old friend showing up again for many of you. It could be with this showing up in your past as if to suggest, hey, friendship in the past has led to the current events in the present. So, but either way, a very positive card. And if that carries into this month, that's really good energy. So what you hope to achieve is the Knight of Wands. So this could be, first of all, an adult male fire sign. So that would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Could even, for some of you, this could be talking about you in a sense. Maybe you're wanting to simply be the best version of yourself. But other than that, what I'm thinking here with like that Six of Cups energy, and also what else is coming up here, this might be, if you are having like a new romance or whatever, this could be that person that you are involved in showing up, or involved with showing up here in the reading, the Knight of Wands. Other than that, this card in general talks about the idea of determination, drive, passion, being willing to take action, the entrepreneurial spirit, asserting oneself, things of this nature, all that fire energy. And so you, as a fire sign yourself, Sagittarius, may really be wanting to assert yourself much more this month for a lot of you. And we'll have a little bit more on that later. So for the near future, you have the lovely, beautiful Two of Cups. Now, I want to choose my words very carefully here, because while, yes, this can indicate often, this card, the idea of things like true love, true connection, even like soulmate connection, twin flame connection, stuff like that. I really have to caution people here. However, we cannot get accurate twin flame information or anything like that, soulmate, whatever, in a general reading. And those that are telling you that they can get that for an entire sign are lying to you. It's impossible. It's far too specific. It's going to vary too much from individual to individual. So don't fall for that deception, first of all. They're lying to you, and they're probably selling their integrity, just trying to make money off of you. So don't fall for that, first of all. However, we can still look at general trends, right? So maybe for some of you, this will be a very close friendship. Maybe for some of you, this will be soulmate material, or meeting like your twin flame or something like that. But don't get your hopes up. For others of you, this could be some new creative endeavor that you're just absolutely in love with, following that sweet, delicious Two of Cups, lovely, sweet feeling. That's in the first 1 or 2 weeks of this month for you. So however it manifests for you, whether it's your twin flame, or it's just a friend, or just some exciting new creative endeavor, it's really nice, sweet, delicious energy. And I wouldn't be saying that if that wasn't the truth. So we have that. I'm going to send a donation for a twin flame matchup for me. Thanks so much, Reminator. I'll be sure to give you a reading on that. I can even do that once we're done with this in this same stream. Once we're done with Sagittarius in general in this stream, we can do that at the end before we close out. So for your attitude or position on the situation, around halfway through the month, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. Now, this card can mean a number of things. In this context, it's most likely talking about you're feeling very emotional, maybe a little too emotional, maybe a little too emotional for your comfort, but that doesn't mean negative emotion per se. With this other stuff going on that we just went over, especially, you might be feeling an abundance of positive emotion and almost maybe not sure what to do with it, almost overwhelmed with it. Now, if it isn't that, we could be looking at, especially with the card coming up here, the idea of sort of getting in touch with your boundaries, like maybe some of you who have been in a relationship for a while, this is going to manifest more as like figuring out what you want versus what your partner wants, and talking about that. This is your attitude or position, so being like ready to talk about what your boundaries are, because boundaries really are just preferences. They're just when I prefer something that differs from what you prefer, and we have to talk that out and come to some kind of agreement or solution there. So that would be the other high probability I would see with this. Now, I guess I've got to also throw this out there. I wouldn't be telling the whole story. While it's unlikely, considering the other cards we have here, there's also a slight possibility with the Ace of Cups reversed here that this is sadness, that this is disappointment, maybe even lost love and stuff like that. But the reason I say it's not likely at all in this reading is because the other cards aren't really indicating that. But I'm just throwing it out there just for the sake of being thorough. So for the outside force coming in, you have the Emperor card. So this can manifest as an individual at times, someone who comes your way and usually gives you very good advice, very good counsel, assisting you in your situation. Now, if this does not manifest as an individual, it could be more of a situation coming at you where you're called on to use your discipline, use your focus. And now here we have again this idea of the boundaries. The Emperor is going to be one who does have strong boundaries, who is willing to assert himself. And so it's interesting because we saw earlier, of course, the likelihood of a sort of new romance for those of you who are not already with someone. This could be someone else asserting themselves into your experience, saying, hello, I'm interested in you. But at the same time, Sagittarius, what you hope to achieve is the Knight of Wands, as if to say maybe you are the one who hopes to assert yourself. So there's this assertion dynamic going on, basically, is what I'm saying. And I think basically for some of you, you're going to be the ones who want to assert yourself in a romantic sense. For others, it's going to be the other person is going to assert themselves to you in a romantic sense. For your hopes or fears, you have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So this could be, again, kind of like I mentioned earlier, an adult male earth sign that you're a little bit worried about, a little worried about conflict with. Earth sign, that would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It's just in your hopes or fears. It's not reflecting that which is literally physically manifested, so it's probably not too much of a concern ultimately, but it is something to be aware of. Now, this card in general will talk about also the idea of not wanting to work for things, laziness, financial instability, of being off your path to success. And so you might be concerned that, something's distracting you from that, maybe even that this potential new love interest or creative interest, whatever it ends up being, is distracting you from your work or something like that. The good news is, again, we're not really seeing any reality of that in the other cards. So it's probably just something you're worried about that you probably don't need to be. So for your final outcome card, the way that you conclude the month of February 2019, you have the Three of Wands, and this is very good. This indicates projects well underway, making favorable progress. And this could be in any area. It is a 3, and 3s do talk about communication, and that implies relationships of all kinds. So it might be talking more about, what we've already gone over. You also had the Three of Cups earlier, so 2 3s, communication lit up in this reading. But regardless, generally speaking, the month ends with you in a state of basically sophistication and saying, yes, favorable progress is being made. Projects are well underway. Things are going, they're moving right along. So that's excellent. And again, it's probably one of the most positive readings I've done for all the signs so far for this coming month of February. And, I wouldn't be saying it's this good if it wasn't. So congratulations, Sagittarius. If you would like a personal reading from me or with me, I go live on this channel regularly, doing live tarot readings for donations of any amount. So you can donate literally even just $1, and I'll give you a tarot reading on any question that you would like. So if you're not currently subscribed to me, you can subscribe if you're interested in that and watch for those. Usually I do them on Wednesdays and also at times on Mondays and Saturdays, and that kind of shifts around at times, so I'll let you know if that changes. But basically you can subscribe and watch for them if you want. And yeah, just come in the chat, leave me a donation, tell me what your question is, and I'll give you a reading. And it can be through PayPal or Super Chat, though I do prefer PayPal. So thanks so much, Sagittarius. It's been great. Looks like you have a magnificent month ahead of you, so enjoy these new delicious developments, and hope to see you next time. All right, so to the chat. Emailed you my info for Twin Flame reading. Awesome. All right. Let me access that now. And yeah, if you want, we can just can even do that reading right now at the end of this stream because we've already gone over the other stuff. Let's see here. So give me just one moment. I'm going to pull up my email. Where on earth did I put it? Jeez. There it is. Currently logging in. Okay, I see your info there. Yeah, if I mean, we don't have to do it now if you don't want to, or we can. You can leave me a donation through PayPal or Super Chat. I can paste the PayPal link in the chat to make it easier. If you want, I'll probably be live later tonight. We can do it then, so it's up to you. Also, I remember you were asking about the moon in Sagittarius tonight. Well, generally speaking, what's happening with that for signs in general is that, first of all, it's nearly conjunct to Jupiter right now. And so that's activating all of that positivity, idealism, belief in ourselves, belief that we can do it, going far and stuff like that. And as well as in Sagittarius, its home sign as well, Jupiter is. So that energy is getting amplified a lot. We're all more or less feeling much more optimistic right now. It's somewhat in a trine with Mars, though that is kind of fading by now, but Mars perhaps still giving it an amount of assertive energy, passion, willpower, stuff like that. You know, we're really ready to act on what we believe we can do, believing in ourselves and stuff like that. So that would be my interpretation of the moon in Sagittarius tonight, basically. How's business? Has my advice helped you? If it has, then that's good. It's my purpose to help. Thanks, Connor. Has your advice helped me? Let me think. Has your advice helped me? Are you talking about the readings that you did for me? I mean, those are certainly those are certainly insightful and turned out accurate. And business, well, I don't know. I think things are looking up, but I guess we won't know until a little bit longer from now. Doing these streams, reading each sign seems to be a very good move on my part. Of course, I'm not just doing it for business reasons, though. I'm doing it because it excites me. But let's see. Share the same midheaven as Donald Trump. What does that say? I don't know. Donald Trump is a complicated person, to say the least. Midheaven in Taurus. Well, that means basically your career focus is going to be very Taurian. So when it comes to work and stuff like that, you're willing to put in the slow, steady work, the staying fixed to the plan, or staying committed to the plan, being very practical with your money and with your career choices and stuff like that, being very down to earth and realistic with stuff like that. Those, and also with helping with the links and telling you about the other places to go to make money with tarot. Yeah, the thing with the links, I don't know if that was ever like, I don't know, in all honesty, if that was truly a problem to begin with, but I changed them anyway. I put the full URL just in case, you know, I'm keeping it like that. And well, more people have been donating through PayPal recently, so perhaps it did help. And other places to make money, well, I did make an account on Fiverr.com recently, but I haven't gotten any orders on there yet. But you know, maybe I will at some point. Maybe I can make a name for myself and get some orders there. But all right, so I guess we're gonna close this down right now. Unless, I mean, if anyone does want to get a quick tarot reading for a donation, say so now. Otherwise, I'm about to shut this down. Otherwise, hopefully I'll be back tonight with that. Like, I still have, of course, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces to read tonight. So I don't know if that's going to exhaust my energy or not, but if not, then after that, I will come back tonight and do more live tarot readings, but live tarot readings for donations of any amount. So you can wait till then as well if you want. All right, so thanks you guys. Thanks for expressing interest in what I do. I really Appreciate it, and hope to see you next time. All right, bye for now.